Hello friends and welcome back to the Dream House. If it's your first time here, I'm Sky or Invested Crybaby, and today we're going to be playing with Barbies. So get comfy cozy and make sure you grab yours. We have a lot of fun in store, from dressing up our Barbie to sending out letters to fellow Barbies to lots of decorating and building. This episode is sure to entertain you and get you inspired to play Animal Crossing. So, what are we waiting for? Let's load into the game. Hi Barbie, and welcome back to the Dream House. It's so good to see you again. So, we have a lot to do today, and I'm so excited to get into all of the fun experiences, but let's start by getting dressed. Okay, so I'm still in my ballerina uniform for practice, so we're gonna take this off and we're gonna go for a retro style look today. These retro dresses are so perfect. So we'll go with the teal blue and maybe a giant ribbon to top off my hair. We'll match the pacifier with this. And then, of course, we gotta add some nice sheer stockings. And maybe I want to keep up the ballerina aesthetic. But I know we have other shoes like the Mary Janes. And these pumps match perfectly. But I think we're gonna do the water sandals today. And to top off this look, I think I'm gonna go for some retro shades. Okay, now it's time to brush our Barbie's hair. So let's see what kind of hairstyles that we can come up with for Barbie. Okay, this one is the classic. It looks just right. Oh, it looks like we have a visitor. Warang is here to visit original Barbie's dream house. Let's stick around and chat with her for a while. Oh my gosh, Meringue. She's still wearing this random t-shirt that 𝐬𝐿𝐴 gifted her. I'm definitely going to be gifting our villagers today, so I'm gonna grab some cherries. And you know what? I think I do want to change her shirt soon, so maybe I'll get something for her out of my closet. I like this heart apron, but I do have two of these heart sweaters, so I think I might gift her this. Ooh, speaking of gifts, it looks like she's gifting me a jockey uniform. I definitely want to redo my house, so if you're interested in like a home reno, let me know. Ooh, she wants to play a game. Okay, let's play. High card, low card. Have you ever played a game with the villager before? Oh, two is my favorite number. Okay. So I guess we're gonna guess if the second card is a higher or lower card than two. And I feel like the chances of the card being higher is high. So let's go with higher. Nice. All right, looks like we won this game with Meringue. Alright, so I'm still trying to gift Meringue that heart sweater. I'm not too sure if she accepts gifts when she's in my home. We've already received 2 gifts from her. So I think we'll let her be for a little bit, and then when we see her outside of my house, we'll gift her her sweater. Look at how cute she is. She really just plopped down with a book. Are you reading anything this summer, friends? If you look closely, it looks like Meringue is reading a book about bugs. Maybe she's trying to have a little extra help during the bug off season. I would love to take this picture if she was wearing a different outfit. We really gotta get her out of this shirt. Alright, I'm gonna try to step out and see if she'll follow. So cute. I'm curious to see if other villagers have visited you and how your interactions went. Let me know in the comments. Okay, it looks like our mailbox is glowing, but before we get into all of the letters that Barbie's received, I think we should go around and try to gift our villagers. It is quite early in the morning, so most of them must be asleep, but we'll definitely try to see who is out and about. So Rocket is asleep, and a lot of the villagers live over here. Ooh, I see Meringue. It looks like she's cleaning outside the front of her house. Okay, I'm so excited to gift her this heart sweater. She's gonna look amazing in it. Oh no, not her thinking I'm regifting it. I have 2 Meringue. Oh my gosh, much better. Look at how precious. Oh my gosh, our 3rd gift of the day from Meringue. We're getting so many gifts from her. She must have a lot to give today. I love the heart on her sweater now. She looks so perfect. Okay, well, it looks like Cookie is still resting. And the island is looking so clean this morning. Alright, Flora is awake, so let's go visit her. And oh my gosh, she's up early crafting. Awesome, so we're getting a hanging terrarium, and I had just mentioned I wanted to decorate my home, so I love to see that we're already learning new things on how we can interior design that. Before we head out, let's learn it so she knows that she did something with us today. So cool. Okay, and our adventure with greeting villagers early in the morning continues. Chrissy's asleep. Diana's asleep. I think it's safe to say that most of our friends on the island are not early risers. And even our latest friend, Blanche, is asleep. Alright, as we come up to our house, let's see who we've missed in our villager list. So we just saw Flora and Meringue, Diana and Cookie and Chrissy and Rocket are asleep. It looks like we're looking for 𝐬𝐿𝐴. 𝐬𝐿𝐴's all the way on the other side of the island since her area is one of the first decorated with Astronaut Barbie. So we're just gonna run through to go and greet her this morning. Alright, Iona is up early with a nice hot soup. Let's go ahead and gift her a delicious piece of fruit for later. Okay, and now we gifted all of our villagers. Let's run back to my house. In the last episode, you saw me planning out this area. And we have a lot to do over here today, so stay tuned for more details on this portion of my island. As you can see, we have a lot of items out, and that's from a previous live stream. So when you are watching these episodes, definitely check and see if I'm live, because sometimes I will be playing here in the dream house. We've gotten some great gifts today, and I'm excited to see what they look like. Perfect in pink, I think we'll keep. Oh my gosh, and even the jockey uniform is giving Ken. Then we got this pedal board. Oh my gosh, it's pink too. Rockstar Barbie coated. And I've never seen the Hawaiian print apron. But oh my gosh, it's so perfect for summer. I love that. Alright, and those are the gifts that we received this morning. And I'm going to be keeping all of them. Since I have more space, I'm going to open up all the gifts from the mail too before putting them away. Okay, we have so many letters to go through, and I saved this one to read to you guys. This one's from my friend Mulan. For all the hard work you do for 𝐬𝐞𝐢𝐚, all of us dolls are thankful and can't wait to see what you do next. Streaks Day 3. I love this card. It's so beautiful. We received some from Ballerina Barbie and my friend Heather. So let's get some of the in-game messages out of the way. Laura wrote to me, "You like furniture, subscriber? I bought this furniture because it was totally glam. Then I realized you have no room for it. You want it?" Let's see what they sent. Okay, we're gonna start with Mulan's gift. Ooh, and it looks like they gifted us pom-pom pudding. So delicious. I can almost have it for breakfast. Then Flora gifted us a cute floor lamp. Let's see what color it is. I love this lamp style so much, and even the red looks so iconic. Okay, now we have 2 letters from Ballerina Barbie. I'm as fast as this plane right now writing my streaks. Streaks Day 3. And then you're the best. Streaks Day 4. Alright, let's see what Ballerina Barbie sent us. Ooh, a popcorn snack set. Oh, and I love the little bow on that. That's so precious. And a snack machine. Okay, she's keeping the Barbie's fed. Love these 2 items. Thank you. Such cute snack-related gifts. Okay, now we have these letters from my friend Heather, also known as Kether with a K, as they're kind of like the Ken of our island. For your shoe rack, Streaks Day 1 from Kether. Okay, I gotta see what shoes we got because I absolutely love shoes. Ooh, some fur ankle booties. You can never have enough shoes, and these are so cute. Okay, let's see what other gifts they sent us. For Streaks Day 2, they have more for our closet. And something for the beautiful person you are, Streaks Day 3. Alright, let's take a peek. Some more shoes. I love shoes. The flower sandals are so cute. Are you kidding me? And they're pink with flowers. Perfect gift. And finally, we have Casablanca lilies. So pretty. Thank you so much. These are perfect gifts. Okay, let's pick up this sock from one of our previous live streams, and let's put everything away. Now that we have everything put away, we're gonna head over to the resident service, and this is where we're going to be sending our streaks back to friends. Okay, so you know the drill, and if you're new here, streaks is basically a continuous message thread that me and several friends on my mailing list participate in. Basically, every day I log on, I send them a new letter with a gift attached, and then they do the same on their island. So we're gonna start by going through the 𝐬𝐞𝐝𝐢𝐚 shopping center and kind of just go through the different items that we could possibly send them. I like going through the 𝐬𝐞𝐝𝐢𝐚 shopping center because there's always different items daily, and then I also have access to any item that I've previously touched. So I think we're gonna start with this book. My friend Cass loves to read, and she even does like TBRs here on YouTube. So I think I want to send her a book to her island, 𝐬𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐿. This way she could enjoy some of her favorite hobbies when she does log back into the game. Okay, so for this letter, I think I'm going to address it to her island's address. And I'm kind of just making this up. I like to make sure each of the letters look super cute and kind of realistic. So, since her island's name is 𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴 and her favorite number is 17, I think we'll go with the number 17 as the address number. And then we'll kind of just do something like 𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻 Lane. And then I'll follow this with a message that's like summer reads, and then of course the streak number, which this will be the third letter I'm sending, which means streaks day 3. All right, now that the letter to Cass has been sent, I think I'm going to send this bandage to our friend Mina, also known as Ballerina Barbie. She constantly wears these when not wearing the pacifier, so I think it'll be fitting to write a message like a classic gift for a classic friend. And of course, we're going to address this letter to Barbie from Barbie. All right, and now that we sent our letter to Mina, we're going to send the next one to our friend Heather. As you all know, Heather's doing a musical island, and at this point, you can probably tell that one of my favorite musicals is Grease. So, I'm going to be sending another Streaks with another gift theme based off of the Grace movie, addressing it to the Rydell High football team and kind of giving her an interior gift this time, since I've been sending a lot of outdoor items for that section of her island. And with Heather's letter being sent off, it's now time to send something to my friend Mulan. I don't think there's anything that I would like to send them in the daily selection today. So I think I'm going to try to go with the shopping center and kind of maybe pick out a cute outfit that I think Mulan would look good in. I know I have a lot of nice clothing in Barbie's closet, so I'm hoping to find something in a nice, pretty color that they can walk around and wear casually. Oh my gosh, okay. I love this outfit so much, and I feel like this red and green purple color scheme is so Mulan coded. So I think we'll go with this outfit today. And then for the card, I think I'm gonna play a silly joke on Mulan with the camel card, making a reference of like, where's the card? And with Mulan's card sent off now, the final gift that we'll be sending is a surprise card. Each time I log on, I like to send a surprise gift to a random friend on my friends list. I usually close my eyes, scroll through the categories blindly, and choose a random piece of item to gift a friend. It looks like today we're scrolling through the accessories and we landed on the flower glasses. So let's see who's going to receive the surprise gift. All right, it looks like our friend McLovin from Key to I Cry will be surprised by this gift today. Their island's theme is like very much baby and very much kidcore-esque, so this will be the perfect card and the perfect gift for them. Okay, and with the final letter sent off, we are officially done with our mailing streaks, which means it's time to get on to the real duties of today's video. In this portion of the video, we're going to be working on interior designs for a fellow Barbie friend, Ballerina Barbie. So, stepping outside, I think it's time we maybe check out what we're going to be working on and call over Ballerina Mina so that she can start working. Okay, now that Ballerina Mina is here, it's time to officially start working for today's designs. Of course, how can I even possibly begin to start decorating without my mini treasure island? In the last episode, you saw that I received 600 items, and no amount of items is ever enough for my decorations and creativity. So we have this mini haul, or I don't know if I'd say mini, but we do have a haul here to decorate with today. So I'm going to quickly pick those up and then we'll get to work. In my live stream, I had people guess if this was over or under the previous amount of items I asked for, which is 600. If you were not there for that, I'd love if you commented down below if you think I picked up over or under 600 items in this segment. And just to warn you, you will have to keep up, okay friends, because I'm going to speed this portion up because nobody wants to sit here and watch me pick up so many items. So let me know if you can actually keep up with how many I pick up. Alright friends, and as we put our final items away, it's time to start decorating. Here's a quick preview of all of the rooms that I will be making in today's video. First, we have this first portion of Ballerina Barbie's bedroom, a cozy place to interact with different hobbies and just read or watch some TV. The next build I have for you is the other side of the bedroom, where Ballerina Mina will be able to study and, of course, sleep. Here's another view of the bedroom build, just because I think it's so cozy, calm, and cute. And I feel like it really fits the realistic lifestyle that I want these Barbies to have. Next, we have Ballerina Barbie's kitchen and living room, and I try to optimize the space as best as possible so that she can actually make food and relax after a long day of practicing ballet or just waking up in the morning to start her day. And the final build that we will be creating is a ballet studio. This is where Ballerina Mina and her fellow ballerina friends will practice for a huge recital coming up. This will be another YouTube video I have, so make sure you stay tuned so you can watch that. And remember, the first vlog of Ballerina Mina's routine is already out. Hopefully you'll go check that out for me after this video. Now that you know each of the rooms that we built, we're gonna start creating them. Remember, everything you see in this house is already on a previous episode, so make sure you watch back some of the other ballerina episodes that I already have out on my channel. I upload videos every single Monday, and I'd love for you to stay connected and follow along with the dream house journeys. Today we're gonna start off with the kitchen and living room combo. And truthfully, I can't decide how I want this layout to go. Now, of course, you've already seen the final result, but I'm hopeful you'll stick around to see the practice, planning, and overall how it came to be. My first vision for this room is that I want to optimize the window behind us. So I'm thinking about doing like some long counters and kind of just giving a full-size kitchen really. But as you watch thoroughly, I also decided that I do need to optimize space. Another thing I was really trying to play around with in this room is some browns, whites, blues, and pink color palettes, since that's the theme I'm kind of going for the ballet aesthetic. After attempting to play around a lot with this window as the center display, I am thinking about changing up the wallpaper. I really like all of these items and the fact that they're like tan and white and they'll really go with the ballerina aesthetic that I'm going for. But I am struggling with the high wooden boards kind of surrounding the entire room, and I do feel like I can make the space a little bit more open if I didn't have so many patterns going on. So I'm thinking about changing that wallpaper and still trying my best to play around with some of these items. After selecting the soothing tea room wallpaper, I feel like my creativity is a lot more open. It's just a cleaner view overall, and it kind of helps me picture what I want for this room in specific. Now, I think that the center island is way too big, but I still want to use a sink of some sort because this is a real functioning kitchen. And as much as I love some of these items I continue to bring back, none of them are guaranteed to stay. Okay, I'm really loving the placement of everything. The square chairs, the toast. The real person that's playing this ballerina role loves toast, so I feel like this is such a cute little addition to kind of bring in real traits or interests that my friends who were selected have. So far, I really love this layout, so we're going to keep working with it and hopefully we can optimize the space to be a kitchen and a living room. Okay, so this layout is great and all we need is a TV to top this table. I love that it fit perfectly. I think I want to turn it on so we can really see how the living situation will look. And look how spacious it felt in just that few seconds. I can totally picture Ballerina Barbie watching TV here. Okay, I'm loving the woods in this room. I think I want to break it up though on the flooring with maybe some rugs or tiles. This way it feels like it really is a separated space between the kitchen and the living room. I really like these kitchen mats, and I feel like if I just drag them across the room, it would fit perfectly for my separated design. I see some wooden tiles as well, so I might try those out and see if I can change up the flooring. Okay, with the wooden flooring and all of the different kitchen-esque items, I feel like this room is really coming to life. So we're going to top it off with some ceiling decor that I feel like will really bring it together and make it feel like a real homey style kitchen and living room. So far, I really am loving this design, and I hope you do too. Alright, I feel very satisfied with this build and the fact that you can actually function and walk through the entirety of it. However, as I'm looking at this build, and even as I step out to walk away from it, I'm starting to think this kitchen does need a refrigerator. I don't know. There's something about it where I'm like, we have the stove, we have the coffee, we even have a sink and a blender to make smoothies in the morning. But where is the refrigerator? So back we go to edit out the room and rearrange it one more time so we can have the full kitchen experience. I really don't want to let go of this little jar because I feel like the snacks inside of it are so fitting. So I'm going to continue playing around with it in just a second, but that fridge is a must. Alright, now this room fits perfectly. Refrigerator and all. I'm very satisfied with how this turned out, so let's go on to the next build. So for our next build, we're going to be doing a split room. This will be Ballerina Mina's bedroom, and I'm also going to create a cozy hobby space. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a guaranteed split room space because I do want a bathroom for her in the future. I know Barbies don't typically need a restroom, but I do feel like it would be fitting for something, to have in the house as far as functional goes. So for today, we're going to build a cozy hobby space, but in the future, don't be surprised if I do change it into a bathroom. This way, she kind of has everything in her home. Once again, we're going to play around with the wallpaper and flooring, and I'm still trying to keep the color scheme of tans, whites, blues, and pinks. Lots of florals and just vintage Barbie feels. Okay, and after finally getting the wallpaper set, I'm really liking the elegant aesthetic. So we're gonna start decorating each space. I think I'm gonna start with the cozy spot where she's going to be practicing or just engaging in hobbies like reading or sewing or watching TV. So we're gonna go to the right side of the room. And then on the left, we'll go ahead and place her bed and everything else she needs to have a full, proper bedroom. Now I know Barbie has a living room, but I feel like it would be so cute to have a TV in her bedroom, at least for a little bit. And I feel like with this elegant aesthetic, a fireplace would really bring in that cozy feel. Plus, look how perfectly it matches with the color scheme. So we're gonna put a fireplace and then I think like maybe a TV either on top of it or on the wall. Since the wall TV is a lot bigger, I think we'll go with that in the end. And I'm absolutely loving the cozy area. I just think it's missing maybe like a light or something in the corner. But for now, I'm going to start working on the bedroom side. And I really want to split up the flooring, so we're going to use white wooden rugs to look like the floor is separated into two. Okay, wait, with the bed, this is absolutely so cute and feels so fluid when it comes to actually living in this space. I want this to feel very comfortable and elegant, high end, if you will. So I definitely want to add some stuff behind the bed, like pillows, and maybe even at the bottom of the bed, like plushies. Everything is coming together, and I feel like some accent lighting would really highlight the space and make it feel more relaxing and tranquil. So I added some accent lights to the cozy living area, and I think I want to add some backlights to the bed here in a minute. Of course, we're also going to want some ceiling decor in the future, so I'm thinking about adding a nice chandelier on top to really give that elegant Barbie feel. Okay, as much as I love the end bed design, I feel like it would be more beneficial if I optimize the space. I really want Ballerina Barbie to have a place to study, and I feel like this corner could definitely be utilized as a desk area. But unfortunately, with this end bed ottoman, I don't think it's gonna work the way I want it to. So I might be having to pick and choose which one I think would look best. That way, our ballerina can still walk in this space. After playing around a lot more with the lighting and the bed area, I feel like this area is looking so spacious and livable. I really like the desk, and for now I just kind of have some jewelry pieces on it, but in the future I may be taking this down or changing it out with some other more appropriate items for the purpose of the area. I'm also trying to use more dainty items like the stool to hold items next to the bed because I feel like a real dresser looks too chunky and takes up too much of the area. Now, I know a moment ago I said the dresser takes up too much of that corner space, but it might look good to separate the two areas here. And I actually really like that. I feel like a nice alarm clock on top would make this absolutely perfect. Okay, now that I have general items placed around the room, I think I'm gonna go in with some wall decor and just kind of fill in a lot of the blanks. I do have some elegant art pieces like this moving painting, which I do think would be very fitting for Ballerina Barbie. After adding in some natural living items on the wall and attempting to with the floor as well, like the frame and the lights, I kind of want to go in and add like a realistic item, like a dress. I mean, she is a ballerina after all. I am absolutely loving the way this room has turned out. I think I'm just gonna add a couple stockings on the floor to make it feel like she really does live here and she's not absolutely perfect when it comes to tidiness. And these will be my finishing touches. And voila! Here is the second build of the day. Still functional, spacious, and cozy. I can already picture Ballerina Barbie reading here. Okay, now that we are pretty much done with this area, I'm just going to do some final touches, just adjusting some of the placement of items, and then we're going to head on to the next build. I noticed that this back wall is a little empty, so I'm going to put in some filler items like a light switch, maybe some more lighting, and a couple frames. Okay, and the room seems very filled. I'm so excited to record vlogs in this room, and again, you can already watch the first one, so go check it out soon. Alright, it's time for our final build today. If you're still watching, thank you so much for keeping me company. I'm grateful for your support. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe for me, okay? For the final build today, we're going to be working on a ballet studio. Now this is not the grand recital space, this is just a miniature space to practice in before you go on to do grand performances with your ballerina friends. Once again, I'm going for an elegant type of look with lots of whites, blues, grays, and pinks. Oh, and did I mention brown and tan? I do like the tan and white look as well. I really want this room to look clean, soft, not too chaotic or filled. It is a studio after all. I'm turning to custom designs to see if maybe I have something nice that I'd like to use for this area. In the end, I do think that I'm gonna have to use a mixture of the two if I do want to pull this off. Again, the whole goal of this room is to feel clean and elegant, not too chaotic with prints. So I don't know if I'm gonna love this floral print or if I'm gonna want something like the European wall and the base floorboards that I used before in Ballerina Barbie's bedroom. I just think that the museum wall fits perfectly for this build, so I think I might stick with that as the base wallpaper for today. And then maybe bring in a touch of pink or another color scheme with the floor. So one item I definitely know I want to use a lot of is the safety bars. And those are going to be like the bars you use in ballet. I really like the way that this stair dresser looks, so I'm going to play around with this as well. Just to give it like a texture to the room. I've been using these a lot as staircases. Trying to squeeze all these items in is a little challenging, so I think I might remove the staircase so I can have this director's chair instead. I feel like our coach will definitely need a space to sit, and I don't want to lose out on all of these bars. I'm also thinking now how we do need mirrors for the back wall, so I might be changing things up quite a bit. After playing around quite a lot with the flooring and lighting, I feel like it's time that we make space for these mirrors. I'm already so excited with this one, so I think I want to make sure that I have a lot of them. And I'm going to do kind of like a back wall with all mirrors. I feel like this is very fitting for realistic Barbie ballet experiences. I feel like keeping the back wall with the plain white really helps sell the vision of a ballerina studio. So after trying to figure out how I wanted to place this, I feel like I'm finally satisfied. You have the clean front-facing room and then the open light coming from the center. I'm not too sure if it's a glitch in the game or if I may just not understand the way that the mirrors work, but that mirror looked cracked to me. And once again, it does. But moving things around, it looks like it might just be the positioning, so I'm going to swap around where the mirror and the director's chair lands. This room is really coming together. I'm so excited actually. I'm going to go in with some more safety railings, also known as the ballerina bars, to really complete the vision of this room. I like everything really evened out. So moving these lights above this mirror, like this in the center of each of them, really helps sell my vision. I still think we need some more ballerina bars, and I feel like maybe even some small wall decor that ties in the theme. Ooh, I see this music stand and I'm curious to see if it'll look good. Okay, maybe not. After taking a peek at just a couple more items just to see if I can break it up a little bit, I am going with more railing, and honestly, it really completes the vision. I'm so excited to see actual ballerinas practicing in here. Now it's time to go on to the wall decor and see if there's anything that we can add to help make this room really feel like ballerinas work hard in here to practice. I'm really loving the vision of this room. I think it's so perfect and beautiful. I'm starting to think if there's any wall decor that I can use, but under the wall mounted things, I'm just not really satisfied with any of the choices that I'm making. I may need to go to the clothing section and actually use real Barbie items like the ballerina shoes or even the stockings or dresses. Everything else is feeling too chaotic, including these flowers. Okay, maybe the one looks cute. Okay, finally it's time to go to the fashion items. I feel like the tiaras really sold this. They look absolutely stunning and it's giving like ballerina, princess, award-winning class. I don't know, but I love the gold pop and the silver aesthetic, and I feel like it just really is so fitting. Now, I don't really love the stockings, but the shoes are so iconic, so I might take down the stockings or just kind of move them around, but the shoes are really selling it for me. I feel like they're just the right size compared to the tiaras, and I could keep up with the evenness of the room if I just put another pair out. Okay, so cute. The cream and the white and then the gold and the silver. I am so obsessed. Look at how nice this room turned out. I'm really satisfied with all of the builds we did today. I already can picture Ballerina Barbie doing some beautiful strokes in here. Each of these builds were so much fun. I loved creating all of these different rooms for Ballerina Barbie's home. It's been a long day, so I am going to get some rest soon upstairs in my brand new bedroom. But I hope that you had a lot of fun watching me build today. I'd love to know, what was your favorite one I made? Was it this cozy room? Was it the kitchen and living room combined? Or was it the ballerina studio? It's definitely time for me to get some sleep. But thank you again for watching. Make sure you tune in every single Monday as I have a new Ballerina Dreamhouse episode for you. And there's more Barbies to play with. Right now I'm holding a competition, and I'm looking for a new Barbie to play with. At the very end of this month, presentations will be due, and friends in the community are encouraged to submit. I'll be announcing the next Barbie on Monday of July. I cannot wait to show you all the different presentations I receive and who ends up winning. From there, I'll create their character and start working with them, and it won't be for another 2 months until I choose a new Barbie. So make sure that you start participating, especially if you want to get in on this one. There's still time. Also, I upload every single day on my YouTube channel. I have several islands in addition to this one, like a strawberry shortcake island. A new episode of my Strawberry Shortcake Island, also known as the Berry Bestie series, will be out tomorrow at the same time, 5 p.m. PST. I work on that island with my friend, and I think you're gonna love the lucky journey that we've been on. Again, every single day I have a new episode, whether it's in Animal Crossing or it's something in real life. I also live stream regularly, and if you're watching this video, chances are I am live. So make sure you stop by and say hi. And let me know what you think of this video, either on the live stream or in the comments, or if you really appreciate my work, on both. I'm really close to 2,000 subscribers here, so I would really appreciate if you would like, comment, and subscribe for me. I'll see you tomorrow for a new episode of the Berry Besties, and every day this week. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back on Monday with more Dreamhouse Journeys.